Have you ever stopped to think about how much work your computer could be doing for you while you're not even using it? Like, did you know that the average office worker spends about 1,700 hours per year staring at a screen? Yeah, that's a lot of screen time. A lot of that time could be spent on more productive things if you had a computer that could keep up. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. I'm really excited to dive into today's review because I think this tiny PC I've got here, the Beelink GTI13, might just be the solution to getting more done, faster. So, where do we begin? Well, for starters, this tiny PC has a Core i9-13900HK processor, which gives it some seriously impressive specs. We're talking 14 cores, 20 threads, and a boost up to 5.4 GHz. And it's not like we're sacrificing memory capacity either, you get an impressive 64 GB of RAM. But what really sets this thing apart is that massive 2 TB NVMe M.2 SSD. That's going to give you silky smooth app launch times, seamless media playback, and more. But don't worry if you've got a bunch of files to get through, this thing's got you covered for storage too. With that big NVMe drive, it's not hard to expand this machine with even more storage later down the line, which is great if you've got files taking up all the space. And with 3 display output options, you can hook this up to all 3 of your favorite monitors, if you're the kind of person that wants to have 3 monitors going on, or just one, whichever suits your workflow. And, as an added bonus, because this is a gaming PC, it's got support for eGPU and it's also got Wi-Fi 6 plus Bluetooth 5.2 for that reliable, high-speed internet connection. Not to forget, it also gets you a reliable 2.5G LAN, which is a really great feature when compared to its size. You know, I was expecting a pretty steep learning curve with this thing since it's a mini PC and all, but honestly, setting it up was a breeze. All of the components were super simple to install, and I got up and running with my dual monitor setup in no time. Overall, I'd say this little PC's biggest advantage is its compact size and rich interface. It feels surprisingly like a high-end PC that you'd normally expect to be a lot larger. Now, of course, like anything, this thing's not perfect. Some pros of this tiny PC include a really solid all-around performance, plenty of expandability options for when you need to grow, the interface feels pretty snappy, you've got multiple monitor options with great image quality, it also feels pretty reliable. That being said, there are a couple of cons to this as well. One thing is that it can get a bit warm when you're pushing the limits of its power. Now, this isn't uncommon with powerful machines like this, but it's still something worth noting if your PC is going to be tucked away somewhere where you don't want it too hot. Another thing is that this thing really needs an external cooling system to stay within reasonable temperatures. This is understandable, but I wanted to point this out just so you guys know. I also found the software a bit confusing at first, especially when it comes to navigating some of the different settings. But, in the end, this tiny PC's pros far outweigh its cons, and I think it's worth every penny. If you're someone who wants a high-performance machine that won't break the bank and takes up minimal desk space, this might just be the solution for you. So, if you're interested in checking out this little PC for yourself, the link is in the description below.